For all the viewers that are gonna steal this content right here, who do you think hits harder, Ryan Garcia or Gervonta Tank Davis?
I don't know, man. That's tricky because there's different types of power from these type of dudes. Like Tank is an explosive, hard hitting like fighter, and then you got a dude that has crazy amount of strength and speed. It's I can't say who his. It's different types of of these, and that's why they at the top, and that's why they the most entertaining fighters I feel like of now, because they produce a God given speed and
Ability.
explosion. Yeah, God, you can't teach that. Yeah, you could teach speed, you could get faster, you could teach power and get a little stronger, but you can't teach natural strength or speed that these two guys have. So I can't really be like Tank hits harder or Ryan hits harder, because they got two different attributes that God given ability. So it's yeah.
So explain the two when it comes to the punching power. I mean, some people, they say whipping power, thumping power. I mean, what would you have to say the type of power that they have?
I'll say Tank more is more of like a he's explosive. Like he could set things up better than other dudes, but like he's explosive. And then like for example, when I was sparring Regis has a he's not explosive. He got a natural heavy hand power. Now you got Ryan, he got a whipping, just natural crazy speed, explosive strength. You feel me? Now you got Tank, just strong, explosive. So it's different types of power. I feel like you could, because there's dudes that just naturally heavy handed that they just throw it and it's like, damn, that shit feel like a brick. And you got explosive fighters like Tank, they freaking hit and then they just out of nowhere, boom. And then you got Ryan, just unexpected, just boom, and you don't see it coming. So it's different types of strengths, power, and just So that's the difference between all these guys. And that's what makes them so different.
I don't know if you experienced dehydration ever, but obviously this has been a topic in boxing lately. Um, as far as Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis is concerned, obviously these guys were probably around 140 pounds, a little bit over their fighting weight while sparring you. I mean,
Hmm.
you tell me, who after watching the first time around, who would you favor the second time around? If say, hey, it was at a catch weight, at 140 something pounds, or maybe at 140 pounds.
I feel like it'll probably be a better fight, like performance wise for Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Tank was still, it's the same. Like I mean, weight is weight. Like Ryan is damn near my height. Like I'm personally, I wouldn't sign myself up for a fight knowing that I could only go up a certain weight after a weigh-in. Like so, it's just like I can't really say like who would win, but like I feel like the skill is skill. Like you can see the difference, but obviously weight is weight. Like you're gonna feel weak or energy's gonna be low, so it could be
If
different.
they're
But
both at 100%, who do you think though?
mm, I'm probably leaning towards Tank. Probably lean towards Tank. And
Yeah.
even if I didn't spar him, I'll probably still lean towards Tank because um Tank Tank I realized with him just sparring him twice, he could switch it up. He's not, you know, he just got a lot of tools in his box. I'm not saying Ryan doesn't. Ryan crafty, little awkward, like Haney couldn't even really touch Garcia like that, like and wise because his defense it wasn't the sharpest, but his boxing wasn't the sharpest. But it's like it's just styles make fights. But yeah, Tank got so many tools in his toolbox that he could do what he wants, and when a fighter could do what he wants, there's no stopping that. So yeah,
We
but I
we're
just
eat.
yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, I say it, but either way though, I just wouldn't sign myself for a weight You know, I know the pay was great, you know, but I wouldn't, man. That's putting your body through a lot, and he's seen the difference too. Like I seen the picture, I'm like, damn, his body looked crazy when he fought Tank, and then compared to this fight, he looked at, you know, even though 3 pound he came in overweight, but man, yeah,
So
it's tough.
once again, you favor Tank, even if it's an even playing field.
Yeah, just a little, man. Just because of the tools, I feel like, you know, Garcia could not Garcia, Tank could just switch it up a little more. But like I said, Ryan is crazy strong and crazy fast. So it's like with these gloves, man, I could say this and that, but with 8 ounce gloves and no headgear, it takes one small punch, especially from these two fighters. So you know, I can't even. Yeah, it's both of these guys that like. These are the best dudes that you know that, and that's why they up right now, man. It's just crazy. I'm just blessed
Um,
that I was able to spot them.
that's fire. That's fire. Now, were
Uh,
either of them able to hit you clean in sparring?
oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Which one
Garcia,
hurt
like I
more?
said, uh, shit, they both, bro. It's both just hit me with clean shots that I was like, damn, like, and there was some that you know I was avoiding a lot because I have great defense. So, and I know
I
if I
know.
would have got hit with these shots, you feel me? If I didn't have defense, I, you know, but
Could have
yeah, I
been more
both got.
flush.
They would have more, yeah, but I both got I got caught by the first time I got caught with the hook because I'm like, man, I don't know if Garcia because you know a lot of people is like, oh, that check hook ain't real or shit like that. Man, I got caught with one of them shots. I was like, oh shit, like this shit is
It's real.
strong. Yeah, it's real, bro. And I said it. I was like, okay, it's and then with
I gotta
Tank,
look out for that
yeah, and then with Tank, like with him, he knows how to set up. He know how to set up the punch that he
traps.
wants to throw, and he traps you. So he what he was doing, and I watched him a lot. So I kind of like you know, but what he was doing, he was walking me down, right? Because I'm mainly a boxer, so when he's walking me down, he called me with like a crazy feint. Like he hit me with a feint that dropped like both of my hands, and then he came up with some crazy shit. But
Hit you with a
yeah,
donkey kick.
huh?
He hit you with a donkey kick after that.
Yeah, bro. I was like, nah, like, and you don't even see it. Like he dropped, and then just he called me with a crazy feint. I was like, damn. But
Canelo
with
does that
me,
same shit.
Canelo, yeah, and it's effective. And I picked up off of all these fighters that I spar, even just by watching. And I feel like right now, man, like I'm only getting better. Like I haven't plateaued. You know, my work ethic is getting better. Like I work extremely hard. You know, and I'm just picking all these things up from these fighters that, and you know, I'm only 20, so by the time I get to even 25, these guys is already, you know.
Out of here.
So I'm just trying to, and I know for a fact I could take a punch too. So it just shows that you know, like I know I belong in there. Like I know
But yo,
I'm a be
listen, make sure
crazy.
that you take it easy in sparring throughout your career. You could take your
Hmm.
chin. You could take your shot now. Don't be taking them throughout the sparring. Sparring, keep taking them. Take. It's gonna
Yeah,
weaken.
yeah.
Those screws don't. They don't stay tight forever.
Nah, yeah, facts, and that's why like you know
Cause you're going in there with them dogs. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I
them
like
dogs.
that.
Yeah, and that's why we switch it up too sometimes because it's not always good to have hard sparring or like all the time, you know. So sometimes I'll switch it up. I'll spar with somebody that's you know just a little, you know, that I could work on shit that I'm not. It's not hard tough sparring, you know. So it's a balance, and then I also you know recovery is important. So we just trying to elevate, you know, all aspects of like of my career in the long run as far as like you know performance because you know, I run every day, I train every day, so it's like I want to make sure my body is, you know, still going up as I, you know, as I get older and stuff. So yeah.
Listen, out of those guys that you spar, out of the three we're speaking upon, you know what I mean. Do you think that Ryan Garcia kind of spoiled that Devin Haney and Tank fight in your eyes?
What do you mean, like spoiled? Like he knew he was
Like, do you,
gonna win or something?
like, if people want, you think people still want to see it? Do you want to see it? Knowing that you,
Oh,
better question, better question. Check this out. You've been in there with all three of them. Do you still want to see Devin versus Tank, or do you rather see the rematch of Ryan and Tank at a more reasonable rate for Ryan?
I probably I probably I probably want to see Ryan and Tank uh Ryan and Tank for the rematch because, like, don't get me wrong, it was a close competitive fight with I mean, it wasn't that close, but if it was really close rematch, but I feel like it wasn't that close, and I feel like Garcia I feel like Garcia could have done way better too.